Terminology. The professional application of a translator is really wide, and many times it's necessary to perform interpretation of text related to certain disciplines such as medicine, psychology, or biology that use specific terminologies and that in many cases we do not know or understand completely. Now, how does a professional translator deal with this type of situation? The truth is that the first contacts with translations of a scientific nature with a specific terminology can be complicated, and it's important that we familiarize ourselves with these terms as soon as possible. Many times, as translators, we have to interpret text related to certain professional branches with a specific terminology that if we do not know it, it can be a little disconcerting. In order to effectively face these projects, it's so essential that we carry out a process of familiarization with the terminology and we manage to understand in order to be able to interpret the text in a reliable way. Now, for example, let's see now some important points. For example, terminology investigation by the translator. The key to making a good translation of text with specific terms lies in understanding the meaning and significance of these terms. For this, we must go through our research process and make contact with the words and the context in which they are usually used. There are reference bibliographies for translators who want to dedicate themselves to interpreting text for certain disciplines. So they are very useful and considerably simplify the process. Secondary material and sources. In addition to having a bibliography aimed at translators or of certain scientific or professional branches, we must always take into account other types or secondary sources such as glossaries and dictionaries so that they work as support in case there are gaps or lack of information or some terms. Good time management, depending of the type of project involved. Many translators choose to create their own glossary of specific terms for each particular case. For this, it will be essential that we first analyze if it is worth it depending of the type of work in question, and we know how to efficiently manage time to be able to everything efficiently.